Stampers, this is Trevis. Thank you for joining me for Technique Tuesday. So as we've been doing the last few weeks is some fun fold cards. And today we're going to make one, and we're going to be using the Sweet Strawberry stamp set and coordinating punch. We're going to be making, and I'm calling it a split pop-up card, because it is, there's probably like maybe 6 score lines and then 2 cuts to make this pop up, and it's just going to pop up really cute. So let's get started today and see how fast I can make this card and how easy I can make this card for you. Okay? I've had some comments that my instructions are easy to follow, so I hope that that's the case for you too. If not, definitely ask me questions. I'm going to try to give you dimensions as I'm cutting. Okay? So today, the colors I'm going to be using are 3 of the 2022 in colors. I'm going to be using Magenta Madness, Just Jade, and Bumblebee. So these 3 colors are going to be in my card today. And let's get started. Okay, I'm going to be using a half sheet of Magenta Madness. And with this cardstock, we are going to do that cutting and scoring as I talked about. Okay, so get out your pen or pencil and kind of go along with me. Okay, I'm going to be using my paper trimmer today, and this is the easiest way to do it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is put your cardstock in lengthwise. This is 11 by 4 1/4. Put the 11-inch side at the top. We're going to put it in at 1 inch. Okay. We don't want to cut, we just want to score. So we're going to score down to 1 inch. That's pretty easy, right? So score down 1 inch, in 1 inch and down 1 inch. Okay? Then release pressure. Go down to the 4 1/4 and go up to 3 1/4. Okay? So now you have 1 inch and 1 inch. Okay? So the next thing we're going to do is we are going to make some cutting lines. So we're going to go in 1 inch. Okay? Put your paper at the 4 1/4 at the top. Take your cutting blade, the black one. Okay? Start at the 1 inch. Okay, so that's where your score line started, and go down to 6.5 inches. Okay, don't go any further. All right, and then put it in at 3 1/4 and do the same thing. Start at 1 inch and go down to 6.5. Okay, so those are your cutting lines. So what you have is this, and you have 2 score lines at the top. Okay, now the next thing you want to do is you want to score, make sure I get this right, you want to score 2 more times. So this time you're going to put it in at 2 inches, keep your cutting blade at the bottom, and you are just going to score into 1 inch and score in 1 inch. So you're going to score again at the top. So now you have cuts, score 1 inch, score 2 inch, score 1 inch, score 2 inch. All right. So now the next thing you want to do is put your paper in lengthwise again. You're going to have to put your blade out, your arm out for this. And at 5.5, okay, let's see. I want to make sure I get this right. Yes. At 5.5, you are going to take your scoring blade and you are going to score from 1 inch to 3 1/4. Okay. And then you're going to put it in at 6.5 inches and you're going to score all the way across. Okay. Now you're done. All right. So what you have is you're going to fold this on the score line. Okay, then you are going to score this, or you're going to fold this rather, right here, and you're going to fold these down. This one you're going to fold up. And what you're going to end up with is did I do that right? Folded this the wrong way. Sorry. I'm like, that didn't look right. Now, you did everything right. Just take your bone folder and crease on those lines, on those score lines. Make a nice crisp fold. Okay, so what you have is that. All right, so it'll fit into the envelope because that's 5.5 inches by 4 1/4, so it will fit into your envelope. And now we're going to decorate it. All right, so that's the partial pop-up card. I'm calling it a split pop-up card, sorry. Okay, so let's decorate. So the first thing we want to do is, I have some designer series paper, and this is from the Pattern Party Hostess Pack, which I'm in love with. And this is 4 1/4 by 2. All right. I have a piece of Just Jade, which matches my ink, Just Jade. And this is 4 3/8 by 2 1/4, 2 1/8. Okay, so that it layers nicely. So I'm going to connect these. So this is your designer series paper, whichever one you pick, is 2 by 4 1/4, and your solid cardstock, whichever color you pick, is 4 3/8 by 2 1/8. Okay, so let's attach these together. So you're going to have a very small border, which makes this look really cute. And the place that this fits on your card is right here in the center. Okay, so you got this just like that. Okay, now we need something for the sides. And so what I selected is these 2 pieces of designer series paper. And these are, oh, what size? I didn't write them on here, did I? Okay, so these are 3/4 by 4 1/4. So you need 2 of these. And I want to tint them so that they will look super cute on this card. And I'm going to tint them with my blending brush. And the way that I'm going to do it is just going to bring some color in and blend these. So as you can see, I'm just knocking, and you have sponges, you can use your daubers, you can use whatever blending tool you want. If you have designer series paper that does not need to be tinted, all the easier, right? Super quick. So I'm burnishing the color from the brush onto the cardstock, onto the designer series paper. And this will, you can see if you don't knock a little off, it'll make kind of thicker daubs, which is okay. Because this is going to be a strawberry card, and guess what? The vines of strawberries are not perfect. They are variegated. So to me, bring on the color. More on here. More on here. Okay, looking good. Now, I don't really wash these anymore. All I do is take them like this and clean them off. I save this one for green, all my greens, and I don't have a problem. Okay, I'm going to attach these to some black cardstock. So this black cardstock is just a smidge bigger than the designer series paper. So it's like 7/8 by 4 3/4. Attach this. I have 2 of those. Attach that. Okay. I'm going to take my cardstock, and I'm just going to go down these sides. attach these. Okay. Now, to save some time, I did go ahead and do some stamping, and I used the Sweet Strawberry stamp set. And there's just awesome. These are photopolymer stamps, 16 stamps in here, and they are two-step stamps. So you're going to see how I went ahead and did that. I did go ahead and stamp these. I stamped 2 of the leaves, 2 of the strawberry tops, 2 flowers, and 2 strawberries. So I did use these colors. I used the Magenta Madness for the strawberries. I used the Just Jade for the leaves. And I used the Bumblebee for the flowers. Now we have our punch. So this is our strawberry punch. And it's called a strawberry builder. I'm going to go ahead and punch these out. Now, the reason I punch, you can see the reason I stamped these a little far apart is because the punch will take up some of the, there's other items on here. Now, unless I use my Stamparatus, which would have been really smart, right? You're going to need to give yourself some space in between your items. So this is a card that we made at my stamp camp that I had at the end of July. And everybody that came got to make 2 of these cards along with 2 other cards. Now I'm going to go ahead and punch these cute little flowers. Getting a lot of trash in the extras. And so everybody left with 6 cards in envelopes. They also left with a bunch of designer series paper that I gave them. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to punch the strawberry. And one more strawberry. I think I need to trim this. I think this will fit in the punch. Yeah, so I wanted to share some of that hostess paper. So I went ahead and gave everybody 24 pieces of designer series paper as a gift for coming to stamp camp. That hostess paper is so cute. Yeah, so this one is Darling on the back, right? And then this one, all these papers are so cute. Okay, so let's go ahead and assemble our strawberries and put a little bit of adhesive on the tops of the strawberries to give them, they almost look real when you put these on. Aren't they so cute? And then I have one more punched item I want to do, and this is the Label Me Lovely punch. And I'm just going to punch one of these out because I need a white punch item. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and attach this to my card. That adhesive sometimes drives me cuckoo. Okay, put that in the center. And then I'm going to attach one strawberry and one leaf. Put a leaf up here, and I'm going to put a strawberry here. And it can go over a little bit, so that's fine. I'm going to put another leaf. And I'm going to pop this. Ooh, almost dropped my paper trimmer. I'm going to pop this one up. So I'm going to use, I could have used regular regular dimensionals, but I had minis handy, so that's what I picked. And then I'm going to adhere one of these. I'm going to pop up the other one. Put it over here. Now, I think this needs a greeting. And in this stamp set, there is a cute greeting. And it says, that was so, no, I take that back. Happy birthday, you sweet thing. Isn't that so cute? Hold on, got to get my stamp. So I'm going to stamp that in Just Jade. And this piece is just under 4 by, hold on, I'll tell you the size, by 7/8. Happy birthday, you sweet thing. Okay, and then I'm going to attach it to a piece of black cardstock. So this is just over 4. A little crooked, but I think it's okay. And that goes at the bottom. Close my stamp pads. Now the only thing it needs is a little bit of some embellishment. I'm going to use the In Color Jewels. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and use these right here. Don't have my take your pick tool, so I'm going to pick what colors. Let's see. They're all pretty cool. I'm just going to pick this color and this color. And how about this color? They all go fine, I think. Okay, so here's my card. It pops up just like this. That's how it goes into the envelope. So when the person gets it, they know just exactly that it can stand. This would make a really cute photo card. You could put a photo in there. You could, so really, and then you put your greeting on the inside. Okay. So hope you enjoyed this card today. I'm calling it a split pop-up card. Thank you for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.